Tell us about Burgess. What's he going to offer? I mean, it was a quick deal. No one knew anything about it, obviously, until last minute. And he's in. Well, yeah. And then he's suddenly straight in the team.
Well, yeah, because of the injuries, you know, we had to put him straight in tonight. He's one that's been on the radar for a while, and he played with Jack at Hartlepool. They formed a really good partnership. He's young, he's hungry. He'll cope with this level, no problem. You had a little look at him there, win his headers. He's very comfortable on the ball. He'll play on the left or the right. I think he gives us good competition in that area. It wasn't a priority, I have to say, in terms of that area, but when we spoke to Middlesbrough about a loan, well, I think the chairman and I then went away and said, look, this is a young one that we need to maybe buy, and we have done. And thanks again to the chairman for getting another player in. And then we'll have a look at what's going on with other ones. You know, we've got obviously young Ricardo. We may do something with that in terms of loan. It depends how quickly Jack and Gabby come back. We've got Buzzy who can play there as well. Sean obviously still on the list. So yeah, there's too many numbers there. So, but I think this one's going to be a really good signing for us.
And finally, anything up front coming striker wise?
Still working. We'll play a patient game with it. I know I said after the game on Saturday I expected we can only bid what we think's a valuation for certain people.
There's been talk was it today that a £1 million bid's been turned down?
Well, no, I mean we've got a valuation of certain players, and it's irrelevant of what people may think we got for us and Belonga. It's nothing to do with it, because it doesn't matter if you get 25 million for Brit. My valuation, or our valuation of a player as a club, shouldn't change. That's irrelevant. Each individual's got their own valuation. We feel that we've put in a very good offer for certain players, and of course the clubs that players are at, their objectives, you know, they can turn it down. We've done that many times, so we move on. We don't panic and we see what happens. But like I said, after Saturday we've identified certain targets. We've just got one today, and we're hopefully getting more, but no one should panic about it.
Do you get frustrated with having to wait?
Oh, I'm used to it now, and before perhaps we would have gone in again and I think paid over the odds, and I think we've done that one or two times where we've probably looked back and thought we don't want to do that again, and this is one of those occasions. I don't think the chairman should spend more than I think the value of the player is.
You're right hearing you say that.
It's nothing to do with anything else than the fact that I think we've got to make sure that although everyone thinks we've got these millions for Brit, there's a whole different area of the club where all the money goes, and it's, you know, it's not a case of just going, well, we've got a certain amount, it goes to pay off certain things, it goes to maybe put a bit in the training ground, as I've mentioned, and it goes to looking after the football club, and it's not a case of getting a certain amount and then spending it. That just doesn't work, you know. That you're out of business if you do that. We've got to make sure that we stick to our valuation of players and don't get carried away and spend over the odds and then live to regret.